It's week 15 of the NFL, and we got your picks and predictions right here after this. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Pigskin Picks, and you know the great one, Mose, is here. I don't have to read off his picks this week. He is here to give his picks live, his interactions with you. All right, it's going to be crazy. Make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if this is your first time watching, and feel free to become a member of the Breezie Bunch crew. Take advantage of all the cool perks we got going on, and I'm going to be doing a holiday giveaway for members only, so make sure you take advantage of that. Mose, what's going on, bro? How did last week fare for you? I know you catching up. That's all I know.
I mean, I'm doing all right. Last week I went 10-3, but I think you still got a 2-game lead because it
was the prior week. That prior week we picked a lot of different picks, and I hit. Yeah,
you hit on some. So I mean, I'm trying to see somewhere if I can come back. I think this week I'm pretty going with the grain with some of these picks, but maybe I got one or two in there that are different from you that'll swing this thing back my way.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Listen, look, I'm looking at football and I'm saying to myself, all right, man, these divisional games are a toss up in the air. Cleveland Browns could go out there and win. Like, you're not expecting them to win, they get a win. Like, so it's a weird vibe, weird season. So let's get down to these picks, Mose, because I'm excited. I'm excited you're here. And like I said, football kicks off with the Los Angeles Rams visiting the 49ers. Now, you may be that guy where you go with the team that's probably favored to win, at least here. But I'm going with the Niners, man. I think they got their juju back. And I think they find a way to punch the Rams in the face and get this dub.
Yeah, I think we have to carry on the momentum from the Bears game. And sometimes, they say in sports, nothing, cures the woes that you have by, playing a lesser opponent, a bounce back game, like you said, to get your mojo back. So I think if we can carry that momentum, obviously we have to pay this team back. We had them the first game. They were able to come back. We got to get, some redemption in this game. We got to, continue to try to climb up in our division and see what we can do to sneak into the back end of this playoff. So I, too, am going to go with the 49ers.
All right. That's 2 Niners right there on this week's pick. We're going to get to these Sunday games. Kansas City Chiefs on the road keep finding ways to win. They're 12-1. Will the Cleveland Browns at home put a stop to the Chiefs' new win streak? Mose, who you going here?
I'm going to Kansas City Chiefs. It's not really much to say about this. They find ways to win, whether it's the refs, whether it's, the team, the opponent team doing something stupid like, fumbling the last snap, Raiders, idiots. Or if it's just Patrick Mahomes figuring out a way to get the ball downfield for the game-winning touchdown or field goal, they just find a way to get it done. And Cleveland is playing decent football, but I think at 3-10 they're checked out. I'm going Kansas City.
Yeah, man, it's Kansas City Chiefs, man. I know they got one loss on the season. Doesn't matter. They're finding ways to win. Let's go with the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Tennessee Titans. The Cincinnati Bengals found a way to win on Monday Night Football against the Dallas Cowboys, or did the Cowboys find a way to lose? Because I saw a special teams blip.
What? I really
Yo, Jerry Jones
no
literally most.
Bro, he almost had a stroke. He almost had a stroke.
And that's not funny.
It's not funny. They almost showed, they put the camera on him and he just looked like.
I thought the ghost was about to leave Jerry Jones, bro. Yeah. And I ain't talking holy, bro. Like, no. I thought he was on his way out.
I don't know what Amani Oruwariye was thinking. I really don't. Even if you catch that, like, there's too many people around. There's your own teammates around. The Bengals are. You're not getting anywhere. Get out of the way. Don't touch the ball. Let it roll to a stop. Let it come out of bounds. I don't know what he was thinking, but the Bengals did what they needed to do. Jamar Chase is an absolute monster leading the league in yards and touchdowns from the receiver position. I don't think Tennessee has anybody that's going to stop this duo. I know Burrow said after that win versus the Cowboys, it could potentially be meaningless, but any win in the NFL is not meaningless, and this would take them to 6-8 and get them that much closer to trying to also sneak into the back end of the playoffs like our 49ers. So I'm going Bengals.
Yeah, I'm going Bengals here. I just don't think the Titans are going to be able to do enough to put up against the fight. Now, listen, the Bengals defense isn't great. So Will Levis, if he's good, is going to look to throw the ball down the field for sure. Can they run the ball? Tony Pollard, yes, you can do anything you want to this Bengals defense, but I think Hendrickson is going to give my man Will Levis a long day out there on the football field. It's definitely the Bengals for me as well. See, this is not even fair. Like Commanders versus the Saints. Man, listen. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going Commanders. I think they had a bye last week, so they're coming back, fresh legs, 2 weeks off to rest their bodies and get ready for the tail end of the season. Now, it would behoove us if they lost. Because
right. We need them to lose, but that's why I said, come on, man.
Seventh place. But having the Saints on their schedule with all of the woes that this team has, listen, they almost lost to the Giants.
Listen, Derek Carr's out for the season. Enough said.
And Derek Carr's dead. We're going Commanders. That's easy.
Yeah, man, and that's why I said. That's why I said, man, you know what I'm saying? Because like one team we needed help from.
Right.
Ravens, Giants.
Ravens. This is easy.
It doesn't need any explanation. I know they're on the road, but they definitely gonna get it in. All right, here we go. Cowboys, Panthers. Can the Cowboys bounce back? I don't know. We might differ here. Let me wait on my pick. Hold up. Oh, what'd I do? Oh man, I gotta go back to the go back. All right, let me get back in it. Here we go. All right, Cowboys, Commanders. Cowboys, Panthers. Who you going with?
This one is a tough one because the Panthers played the Eagles really well.
It's tough.
The Panthers played the Eagles pretty well, and the Cowboys don't look good at all.
It's tough,
but I gotta think the Cowboys figure out a way to get a win here against the 3-10 Carolina Panthers, even if it is on the road.
They lost.
I don't know though.
They gotta.
I'm gonna go Cowboys.
My brain is saying pick the Cowboys, but my gut is saying pick the Panthers, and I don't want the Panthers. I mean, they're putting up points. They did lose Jonathan Brooks to the season, but Chuba Hubbard has been running all season long.
Yeah,
and Bryce Young is playing really good football right now. But I think the Cowboys defense will be just a little too much.
Yes,
the speed of Micah Parsons. I'm gonna go Cowboys here. That's a good one. Jets, Jags, 3-10 teams.
And see, I could have had an opportunity to catch up.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, the Jaguars find a way to beat the Titans. Of course they do without Trevor Lawrence.
I picked the Titans too, though, so we both lost that game that week.
Okay,
I was pissed.
Cool. Okay,
I was pissed.
So with that being said, they got their one win. Do it for Trevor. Yeah, hoorah. It's not happening this week. I'm taking the Jets on the road.
Yeah, I just feel like the Jets defense is going to be too much for Mac Wilson, or Mac, whatever his name is, Mac Jones. It's going to be too much. Can the offense, though, from the Jets be electrifying like they were last week? I mean, I know they left some points out there, but Aaron Rodgers looked good. He looked a lot better than he did all season. The Jacksonville Jaguars defense, though, last week was very surprising. So I don't know if it was because they were playing the Titans and that's a divisional game. I don't know.
Yeah, I divisional game versus the Titans.
Yeah, okay. Houston Texans, Miami Dolphins. Dolphins?
Dog, here's where it started getting tricky for me.
Okay, this is where it gets
tricky.
There's
a couple picks in a row where it started to get tricky for me because, like, I need to come back, and my gut is saying Dolphins.
You doing one of my numbers?
But my brain is saying Texans. The Texans are a better football team.
At home.
They're coming off a bye. They're at home. They're well rested. I'm going to go Houston, but I'm going to be mad if the Dolphins win this game because I feel like I should take them.
We need Houston to win this game because I want the Dolphins to lose again. That way the Niners travel down there and they'll be on the little losing thing. But I think CJ Stroud, Nico Collins, I think it's just gonna be too much for this defense, man. As much as I like Jalen Ramsey,
Hmm.
they're just not the same defense.
Right.
Can they stop the run? It looks like Houston's going to be able to run. Joe Mixon's been the greatest addition probably this offseason next to Saquon Barkley. I would say Barkley, Mixon, probably
Yeah.
good new spots for them.
Yeah.
I'm going, yeah, that's why I got to go Texans here, man. It's a no brainer. Now, here's a good one. Look, I don't know which version of the Colts is going to show up,
Right.
but I got to go with the number one scoring defense in the NFL here, man. I'm going Denver
Absolutely.
Broncos. Like,
Absolutely.
yeah, it's just tough. It's tough to get points on this team for some reason. Like tough.
And especially in the altitude this late in the year.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Good point. Now here it might be the game of the week.
A game of the week, and this one was tough. This one was tricky for me, man.
I can't pick the Bills, bro. I've watched them lose to the fucking Rams, bro, on the road. I think they lose back-to-back games on the road. I really do. I'm going Lions. We might differ here. This might be the one game. I'm going Lions at home. Go ahead.
This the one. The Lions done won 11 in a row, bro.
Are you kidding me?
Yes,
Damn.
they were 1-1, and they ripped off 11 straight win. At some point,
With
that mojo,
injuries, bro.
with injuries. So at some point, that mojo gotta die down. And if I'm not mistaken,
It doesn't die down till week 17.
I don't know. Let me check their schedule.
I'm just saying, it doesn't die down till they play the Niners on Monday Night Football. I really think the Bills lose 2 in a row. I do.
They haven't played a quarterback like Josh Allen, who's on the type of role that he's on.
Yeah, but neither did the Rams, and they found a way to win. Like, traveling, that's my issue with Buffalo. They don't bring the same team when they're at home. They run well. They run routes well.
And
short passing game.
Here's the thing I'm thinking too. The elements, because they're so used to playing outside in the cold, they made us look silly when we had to play them in the snow. But then they come out west and they play in SoFi, which is a covered dome.
Turf,
they don't have to play with the elements on turf.
Same thing with Detroit.
And they don't look like the same team. Now, maybe they started slow in that game.
Yeah, good point.
And maybe because of the opponent, this is the Detroit Lions. This is a potential Super Bowl matchup. They come out with a little bit more intensity. And that's what I'm hoping for. I'm going to go Bills this week.
Okay.
That's because I feel like the Lions got to lose one before they get to the playoffs. And not week 18 when they sit all their starters.
Got you. All right, that's our difference of the week. Here's another one. This is another one. All right.
Another one. It's too. If honestly, I'm gonna make this easy, and this is why it's okay for Detroit to lose, because Philly gonna lose.
Oh, you think Philly's gonna lose?
I'm going Pittsburgh here. Here's why I'm going Pittsburgh.
No Pickens, possibly.
Oh wait, what?
Oh shit! I shouldn't have said nothing. He's dealing with a bad hamstring injury, man. Like hamstring grade 2 injury, bro.
Oh, don't tell me that.
And I know they found a way to win last week, but last week they didn't play this defense. They didn't play a top defense.
Don't tell me that.
It's a possibility, man. I say go with your gut, though. Stay with the gut.
Don't tell me that. Because my thing is, who they going to throw it to?
That's my point. It's going to have to be Calvin Austin. I think he was dealing with an injury, too. But like I said, they were able to run the ball really well last week, and their defense helped out. Now, I like the defensive battle. T.J. Watt and Highsmith scare me. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
But they're also on the road, and I know it's only across the state.
Right. but it's not that much of a
difference.
State.
Yep.
Let me see.
But Philly's territory, playing in Philadelphia in this type of degree at this point in the season is a little different. I'm sure they don't care if they're from Pittsburgh or Harrisburg or whatever burg. They're going to treat them like they are visitors. It's going to be a tough game. I'm going Philly. I'm not trying to change your mind.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a tough game, and I'm gonna stick to my guns. Listen, Sunday is my actual birthday.
Hey.
So I'm hoping I get some love with these picks. I'm going to go Steelers because I think defensively they'll be able to figure this team out or at least find a way to slow them down. What Mike Tomlin, I told my wife this a couple days ago. We were talking about some stuff. Uh, I some stuff I got to talk to you about off camera, but I was like, if I was granted a wish where
Mm-hmm.
I could go to the NFL and I could play for any coach, who would be the coach that I play for? And I said Mike Tomlin, hands down.
Mm-hmm.
Like Mike Tomlin would be the coach that I would play for. I think he has his team playing really, really well, and I think they can go into Philly and sneak a win out. So I'm gonna stick to my guns and I'm gonna go Pittsburgh here.
All right, there's our differences right there. So most possibly is either going to tie up our score
Or be
or
down 4.
down 4.
Yikes. Yikes.
Big guns, Mo's. Now look, I need New England to do us a solid
I
this week.
do need him to do us a solid, but I don't
But
think they're going to.
they traveling, bro. Like they just
Yeah,
traveling, man.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, it's the Cardinals. All right, Bucks versus Chargers, man. I need the Chargers to win. I think they will.
This is also a tricky one, but I'm gonna go Chargers as well. I think Chargers at home. Their defense is playing really, really well.
Yes, sir.
And Justin Herbert is not turning the ball over, but Baker Mayfield is.
He's dealing with an injury. That was the question mark. Oh,
Who, Herbert?
yes. Hold on, I got it for you.
I think he'll tough it up.
All right, he's dealing with a leg injury, and Baker Mayfield has been baking, but he's been baking. This is gonna be a good game. This is gonna be a good game. It's gonna come down to.
It's not gonna be a blowout.
Right. I think the defense of the Chargers though will neutralize some of the offense, and I don't think Tampa Bay is gonna have my man Bucky Irvin. So it's gonna have to be a Rashad White day, and probably a little Sean Tucker, but. I think the Chargers find a way to get the win. They get the win at home. Sunday Night Football. Ooh, another game. Ooh, my gosh. I just want to know who you going for in this game because you don't like any of these teams at this point.
I don't like neither one, but I don't like one more than I don't like the other one. So I'm going Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, Packers. I need them to find a way to win this game on the road.
Yeah.
You know, don't travel up here
to the ball
to Josh Jacobs.
Jacobs.
Yeah. That's it.
That's it.
It's simple. Simple math. Super simple. I feel like I missed a pick. No, I did not. We got two Monday night games. We got 2 Monday night games.
Ooh.
Bears, Vikings. Do you think the Bears, it's a divisional game, and I feel like they're going to put up a better fight than they did against the Niners, like they've been doing all season long against the Vikings?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure we was on the same page here because it doesn't matter. But I think the Bears will find a way to.
The game for the Vikings last week did 2 things. Well, it did one thing, and it was unexpected.
Okay.
I think they wanted to play well, and Kevin O'Connell called the game to make Sam Darnold shine, to kind of rub it in Kirk Cousins'
face.
For him to throw for as many yards as he threw for and for 5 touchdowns, that was a statement to Kirk Cousins, like, we're absolutely fine without you.
Good point.
But I think what that did as a byproduct of that is, one, it gave Kevin O'Connell a little bit more confidence in what Sam Darnold can do. And it gave Sam Darnold more confidence in what he's able to do within this offense and with a healthy Justin Jefferson and a healthy Jordan Addison. And so with this Vikings defense playing as good as it has been playing, thanks to Brian Flores, shout out Coach Brian Flores, and now the offense really trying to put their foot on the gas, I don't think there's any way. If the Bears couldn't stop us and we were struggling, they're not stopping this Vikings offense right now.
Good point. It's just weird though, right? Like everything you said is logically 1,000% correct or 100% correct, right? It's just weird when you play against a team in your division. This is a team that went toe-to-toe with the Packers. This is a team that went toe-to-toe. And so, like, it's just weird. It's a divisional game. I don't think it's going to be a put the foot down on the gas against the Bears. I think they actually show up a little differently against a team like Minnesota, but Minnesota's going to have to find a way to win is what I'm trying to say. It's not going to be that Sam Darnold 5-touchdown game, even though Jordan Addison and Justin Jefferson cooked against the Atlanta Falcons. All right, speaking of Atlanta Falcons, they're on the road. They're in Vegas. Do you think the Vegas, they get a win like at home? Or do you think the Falcons, Kirk Cousins, find a way to bounce back? We need the Raiders to win, though.
We need the Raiders to win. I do think the Raiders are going to win because I don't know if Aiden O'Connell is even going to play. I don't
Right.
know how healthy he is to play. And if Aiden O'Connell doesn't play, then that means who are the Raiders playing? Desmond Ritter,
Yes.
which
Former
he's
former Falcon.
which he's probably going to try to want to go crazy and one up his old team, but I don't see it happening. I'm going
Nah.
Falcons.
Falcons here, man. Woo! These some picks this week. So Mose, you're either gonna tie it up
Yep.
heading into week 16 or be down by 4.
Here.
Well, I'm sure you're gonna get your birthday wish, bro, because I'm sure I just got a funny feeling. You make me want to change my pick, but I'm not. I'm not gonna change my pick. I think the Eagles get it done. Just get a ball to Saquon Barkley and keep it moving. And then who else did I pick against you? Oh, I picked the Lions. You
The
picked the
Lions over the
Bills.
Bills, yeah. And so, and honestly, listen, that's the only way I want it. I don't want to tie it up by picking easy gimme games.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? If
Respect.
I'm gonna tie it up, I'm gonna do it with some really, really solid matchups that could go either way.
Respect. Guys, make sure y'all hit that like button. Let us know what you think in the comment section on our picks. Who do you think's gonna win this week? Write down Mose or Breezie. Let us know, man. This is gonna be a tough week. I didn't realize football was this tough until I went through these picks. Football's gonna be great. Week 15 is underway. Till the next time on Pigskin Picks, we out this Jones. Peace.